Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on November 17, 2021 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Pangon Langayate Girim
Yasi Sasamahan Vande
Shri Gurum Dhinatarinam
Paramananda Madhavam
Shri Chaitanya Mishwaram
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hari Om.
Hare Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Three Principal Forms of Bhagavan, 2 Tadekatma Rupa, B. Swamsa, Personal Expansions, 4 Manvantaravatara, Yugavatara, Part 2, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.335.
কৃষ্ণ ধ্যান করেল জ্ঞান অধিকারী ত্রেতার ধর্ম যজ্ঞ করায় রক্ত বর্ণদরি.
In Satya Yuga, the people were generally advanced in spiritual knowledge and could meditate upon Krishna very easily. The people's occupational duty in Treta Yuga was to great sacrifices. This was induced by the personality of Godhead in his reddish incarnation.
Lord Chaitanya is describing each yuga.
So Lord Chaitanya is describing each yuga.
Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga,
Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.336.
দাপরে শ্যামবর্ণ দ্বিভুজ ভগবান কৃষ্ণ পদার্চন হয় দাপরের ধর্ম কৃষ্ণ বর্ণে করায় লোকে কৃষ্ণার্চন কর্ম.
In Dwapar Yuga, the people's occupational duty was to worship the lotus feet of Krishna. Therefore, Lord Krishna, appearing in a blackish body, personally induced people to worship him.
here Lord Chaitanya is describing the Dwapara Yuga, how Krishna appeared in a blackish form.
So here Lord Chaitanya is describing in the Dwapara Yuga how Krishna appeared in a blackish form.
Krishna himself appeared as the original personality of Godhead.
Krishna himself appeared as the original personality of Godhead.
But he came in the Dwapara Yuga and he was worshipped by all the people.
And he came in Dwapara Yuga and he was worshipped by all the people. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.337. Dwapare Bhagavan Shyama Pita Vasa Nijayudaha Sri Vatsadibhi Rankaischa Lakshanair Upalakshitaha. In Dwapara Yuga, the personality of Godhead appears in a blackish hue. He is dressed in yellow, he holds his own weapons and he is decorated with Kaustuba jewel and the mark of Srivatsa.
Srivasa, oh!
That is how his symptoms are described. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.27. The sham color is not exactly blackish. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur compares it to the color of a atasi flower. It is not that Lord Krishna himself appears in a blackish color in all the Dwapara Yugas. In other Dwapara Yugas previous to Lord Krishna's appearance, the Supreme Lord appeared in a greenish body by his own personal expansion. This is mentioned in the Vishnu Purana Harivamsa, and Mahabharata.
In the previous Yuga, Krishna appeared as Shyamasundar.
In the previous Dwapara Yuga, Krishna appeared as Shyam Sundar.
This was informed to Sanatana Goswami
This was informed to Sanatan Goswami
by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.338 Namaste Vasudevaya Namah Shankarshanaya Cha Pradyumna Niruddhaya Tubhyam Bhagavate Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, expanded as Vasudeva, Shankarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. This is a prayer from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.29, spoken by Karabhajana Muni when he was questioned by Maharaj Nimi, the king of Videha, about the incarnation in specific yuga and their method of worship. Karabhajana Muni was one of the 9 Yogendras, and he met the king to inform him about the future incarnations. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.339
এই মন্ত্রে দাপরে করে কৃষ্ণার্চন কৃষ্ণ নাম সংকীর্তন কলিযুগের ধর্ম.
By this mantra, the people worship Lord Krishna in Dwapara Yuga. In Kali Yuga, the occupational duty of the people is to chant congregationally the holy name of the Lord. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 12.3.51, Kaler dosha nidhe rajan asti eko mahan gunaha kirtana deva krishnasya mukta bhandha param brajet. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is full of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. It is that simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. Thus, in Kali Yuga, one worships Lord Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
To propagate this movement, Lord Krishna personally appeared as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is described in the following verse.
How in the Kali Yuga, the process is simply chanting the holy name of Krishna.
How in Kali Yuga, the process is simply chanting the holy name of Krishna congregationally.
This way, one is freed from all defects and reach the supreme destination.
In this way, one is freed from all the effect and reach the supreme destination. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.340
কলিযুগে পীতবর্ণ নাম প্রেম প্রচারক দ্বিভুজ ভগবান পীতবর্ণ ধরি তবে কইলা প্রবর্তন প্রেম ভক্তি দিলা লোকে লইয়া ভক্তগণ.
In the age of Kali, Lord Krishna assumes a golden color and accompanied by his personal devotees introduces Harinama Sankirtana, the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. By this process, he delivers love for Krishna to the general populace.
This shows the actual mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
This shows the actual mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
To deliver all the population the Hare Nam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra,
through the Hari Nam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra,
which will awaken the natural love for Krishna.
which would awaken the natural love for Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.341
কলিতে স্বয়ং কৃষ্ণই অবতারী রূপে অবতীর্ণ ধর্ম প্রবর্তন করে ব্রজেন্দ্র নন্দন প্রেমে গায় নাচে লোক করে সংকীর্তন.
Lord Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, personally introduced the occupational duty of the age of Kali. He personally chants and dances in ecstatic love, and thus the entire world chants congregationally.
This is the duty of the followers of Lord Chaitanya.
So this is the duty of the followers of Lord Chaitanya,
To induce the world to chant Hare Krishna,
to induce the world to chant Hare Krishna,
Mahamantra.
Mahamantra. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.342 Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sango Pangastha Parshadam Yajnai Sankirtana Prayer Yajantihi Sumedasaha. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself, is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. Purport. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.32. See also Adi Leela chapter 3 text 52. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.343.
আর তিন যুগে ধ্যানা দিতে যেই ফল হয় কলি যুগে কৃষ্ণ নামে সেই ফল পায়।
Hari Bol. In the other three yugas, Satya, Treta, and Dwapara, people perform different types of spiritual activities. Whatever results they achieve in that way, they can achieve in Kali Yuga simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
So, this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra
So this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra
is so sublime,
is so sublime
of what you could achieve in Satya Yuga by meditation,
that what you can achieve in Satya Yuga by meditation,
Kali Yuga by fire sacrifice,
in Treta Yuga by fire sacrifice,
and Dwapara Yuga by worshipping Krishna
in Dwapara Yuga by worshipping Krishna
personally or in the temple,
personally in the temple,
and then achieve in Kali Yuga by the congregational chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
we can achieve in Kali Yuga by the congregational chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.344 Kalir dosha nidhi rajan asti hi eko mahan gunah kirtana deva krishnasya mukta bhanda balam brajet. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is full of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. It is that simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. Purport, as mentioned above, this verse is Srimad Bhagavatam 12.3.51.
They give the glories of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
So this gives the glories of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.345 Krite yadhyayato vishnum tretayam yajato makhaihi dwapare paricharyayam kalau tadhari kirtanat. Whatever results was obtained in Satya Yuga by meditating on Vishnu, in Treta Yuga by performing sacrifices, and in Dwapara Yuga by serving the Lord's lotus feet, can also be obtained in Kali Yuga simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. This verse is quoted from Srimad Bhagavatam 12.3.52. At the present moment in Kali Yuga, there are many false mediators who concoct some imaginary form and try to meditate upon it. It has become fashionable to meditate, but people know nothing about the object of meditation. That is explained here. Yet dhyayato Vishnum. One has to meditate upon Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna without referring to the Shastras. So-called meditators aim at impersonal objects. Lord Krishna has condemned them in Bhagavad Gita 12.5. Klesho dikataras tesham avyakta avyakta sakta chetasam avyakta hi gatir dukkham dehavadbhir avapyate. For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. Not knowing how to meditate, foolish people simply suffer, and there is no benefit derived from their spiritual activities. The same idea expressed in this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam can be found in the following verse from the Vishnu Purana 6.2.17, Padma Purana Uttarakhanda 72.25, Brihan Naradiya Purana 38.97.
People concoct some imaginary form to meditate on.
So people concoct some imaginary form to meditate on.
Rather than following the Shastra and meditating on Vishnu or Krishna.
Other than following the Shastra on meditating on Vishnu or Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.346. Dhyayan krite yajan yaknyaish tretayam dvapare archayan yad apnoti tad apnoti kalau sankirtaya keshavam. Whatever is achieved by meditation in Satya Yuga, by the performance of Yajna in Treta Yuga, or by the worship of Krishna's lotus feet in Dwapara Yuga, is also obtained in the age of Kali simply by chanting the glories of Lord Keshava. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.347. Kali Sabha Jayantyarya Gunaksha Sarabhaginaha Yatra Sankirtaneneva Sarva Sarvarto Swarto Abhilabhyate. Those who are advanced and highly qualified and are interested in the essence of life know the good qualities of Kali Yuga. Such people worship the age of Kali because in this age one can advance in spiritual knowledge and attain life's goal simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.36, spoken by the great sage Karabhajana Rishi, one of the 9 Yogendras. The sage was informing Maharaj Nimi about the people's duty to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead according to different processes in different yugas.
So, although age of Kali is considered the Iron Age, the quarrel and hypocrisy,
So, although the age of Kali is considered as an iron age or the age of quarrel and hypocrisy, if one
chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra,
chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra,
and he can achieve all the success
he can achieve all the success
in the spiritual life.
in their spiritual life. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.348.
পূর্ববৎ লিখি যাবে গুণ অবতার গণ অসংখ্য সংখ্যা তার না হয় গণন.
As stated before, when I describe the incarnations of the material modes, Guna Avataras, one should consider that these incarnations are unlimited and that no one can.
So, all the different avatar types
So all the different avatara types
are mentioned here.
are mentioned here.
One Krishna expands to many.
From one Krishna expands into many.
Just like one candle can light many candles,
Just like one candle can light many candles,
and one candle is not diminished.
and that candle is not diminished.
Similarly, Krishna expands himself in many different forms.
Similarly, Krishna expands himself into many different forms.
And these forms are almost the same power as Krishna.
This form are almost the same as the form of Lord Krishna.
And so his expansions, he's performing the different activities
and he's through
in the universes.
and through his expansions, he is performing different activities in different universes. Thus ends the part 2 of the chapter entitled Three Principal Forms of Bhagavan, 2 Tadekatma Rupa, B Swamsha, Personal Expansion, 4 Manvantara Avatara, 5 Yuga Avatara. Under the section, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructs Sanatana Goswami in the science of the Absolute Truth.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.